Hey, good morning, guys. It's BATJAC J W, and I'm back with you here at Saturday morning. Interesting. Been absent for a little bit here, and I know that there's been a lot of questions, actually comments coming in, and I just wanted to step away a little bit because of just the workload, starting up with my work again, and just going through all that. I needed to focus on my job and try to get that going, and so ultimately, I figured it was a good place to kind of stop for a bit was at episode 100, and now here we are at episode 101. So we are picking up, and we're at episode 101. Which is pretty amazing. That always just surprises me. I'm trying to pull up my phone here so I can get to the channel page, so we can start looking at some comments here, which is always important. I always find it that I wanted to make sure that you guys see that I read your comments and know that I read your comments. So we're going to episode 100. Which was some time ago, I guess. It was nice, actually. It was really nice to see that there was a lot of you to tune in and was like, "Hey, BATJAC, where are you?" And so that was quite. That was really nice. It was nice to know that it was missed. So, okay. So we got some comments, and up first we got Scott F. He says, "Nice handcuffs. Glad to hear you are going back to your job you enjoy." Yes, that's really a cool thing to do, to be able to go back to a place that you really enjoy. So, and hopefully we can make it happen still. All right. And we have 454 Packer. Glad to hear you got a second chance and an uplift to your spirits. Yes, it's there's been some low times out here, and where the call to go back home has called quite often and called quite loud. I'm not going to deny. And also, if you follow my vlog channel, or I call it that, it's actually just titled BATJAC J W Radio Show. I know that we're doing a radio show here on the main channel, which is Saturday. I guess it's confusing, but cool thing. 454 Packers sent me a awesome gift. Really cool stuff. It's a really cool painting or picture. Definitely going to go on my wall, as well as also Russ Elder sent me a really neat coin. It's a silver coin. It's just cool stuff. I want to keep all that stuff and put it. I'd like to get my own little desk area and start putting this stuff together. So, all right, and we have the Gunfighter 45 ACP says, "Congrats on 100 episodes and your job. Nice hooks. They are definitely sought after by many. I roll with a pair of Peerless 801s and the extras Plan B." Nice. That's cool. Yeah, when I was doing, I used to be a loss prevention person for one of the box stores, and we had I believe it was Peerless and Smith & Wesson cuffs in the office. All right, and here's one from Peppered88. Hey, Peppered88, where have you been? You have not been on my vlog channel, and I want to know where you've been. And it says, he wrote a comment, and he says, "I wish we all had the money to fly to Arizona and throw you a party for your 100th episode." Yeah, I really wish I had that kind of money to ultimately give back and do so much more for you guys and make even more quality videos. I hope the quality of the videos are good enough. All right. And we had MP Gunther. I know we talked about some of the things that putting on filters on the channel and censorship and stuff like that. Yeah, it's kind of a fine line. It's a touchy thing, But we just want to keep going and keep it family friendly here. Congratulations on making 100 episodes, BATJAC J W, and that is from 45 ACP. And we have Varen K. He says, I'm sorry. Yes, I did get your card. I'm glad you got the card, Varen. And by the way, if you do still want one of those cards, a signed autograph card, please personal message me. Send me where you would like me to send the card to, and I will send it to you. So no problem there. All right, and we have Eli Faust, and he says, you're a credit to a good sportsmanship, gun community, sport shooting, gun ownership. Thank you, Eli Faust. Thank you very much for that comment. That's really nice of you. And then we have, hey, look at that. Better late than never. 3 Wolves, 4570 coming in. This, at the time of this, right now, was 8 hours ago. And he says, interesting on the cuffs. Didn't know that they have several pair, or, I'm sorry, I can't, I think I'm going to need glasses at some point here. Interesting on the cuffs. Didn't know that. Have several pair from my Texas Peace Officer days. Hey, awesome. Cool stuff. I bet you those are nice and cool. Especially if you're in Texas. They are common. They were common. We all carried them. Nice. So he's got a little cowboy hat, smiley face guy on there. That's pretty cool. All right. And we got from Andrew Crossing. I hope I'm saying that right, Andrew. He says, heck yeah, man. Congrats on 100 episodes. Also got the card. It's so cool. Appreciate it again. You're very welcome. And it's just me trying to give back to you guys, man. That's important to me. So I got Rugerman89. Hey, I don't think I've seen a comment from Rugerman89 before. So I'm sorry if I missed it, but welcome aboard if you're new. Cella's dark chocolate cherries. Those are my favorite Christmas candy. They are, and I just found a gas station today that have giant ones you can buy, and they're like, 5 cents, or I don't know. I could be wrong. It's probably more expensive than that. Okay, the Legendary Jim. I hope you got your card. I did believe I sent you one. Congrats, 100 episodes, JW. Glad to see you got a second chance. Looking forward to the next 100 episodes. Oh, yes. It's quite a thing to think about. Man, we think about the fact that when we hit 100, I had been filming these things for 100 Saturdays nonstop for 100 of them. That's to put that in perspective. That's crazy. All right. And we have Richard Landeros. Here is some ideas, JW. He's been, I know, Richard, you've been talking to me a lot about this Winchester 1887. I have lever action shotgun. I flirted around with those a lot and looked into them, but the originals are obviously just ridiculous amount of money. They do make a reproduction one that I've seen at a pawn shop that was pretty cool. But we'll have to see what new things float around, and if you guys watch a recent video there on the channel, the Union Switch and Signal 1911, yes, cool stuff. Finally brought it out and showed it to you guys. Of course, if you guys have been following me on Patreon, you've already seen it, and if you've been following me on my vlog channel, you saw it just recently as well. So, okay. Here's one from Mr. MarkMac85. Says, congrats on getting that job back. I had a feeling you'd be staying in Arizona. And that's something you would break for you. That something would break for you. And I'm happy for you it turned out. Get your rear to work and make them proud, my friend. All right. Thank you. I'm trying there at the job. I hope they've been going through some rough times, so I hope it all works out. All right, this one's from Edward Petty. Congrats on 100. I love the gun shows, and I usually don't have much money when I go to them. Neither do I. You must be aware of all the prices on items that you're interested in at gun shows. Cash talks, not so much credit cards. That is true. And we got more here. The last day of the show, you'll find better deals. That is so very true. When you go to gun shows, I always go the last day and always have cash. Cash talks. Cash is king. It will. You will always be able to wheel and deal with people. All right, and we have my buddy Led 8541 says, "Hey, BATJAC, congrats on the old job, and what would Santee do without you helping him come up with ideas? I have to get back with old Santee. I've been absent from his channel for quite some time, mainly because our work schedules just don't click, and well, we'll have to figure it out. So, thank you, Led. And I know, Led, I know you listen to the radio show here and everything, and you're always tuning in, so that's cool. I appreciate it. Mr. Holster, good to hear you got your job back, JW. Alright, Mr. Holster. That's cool that Mr. Holster and I both spray painted our firearms recently. Some people absolutely went bonkers over that. I can't believe this guy spray painted his gun. It's funny. I was going to ask you, Mr. Holster, if you were listening and if you're here, did anybody, I didn't know if you got any comments like that when you spray painted your gun there. Because I got some that people were like, oh, I can't believe he did that. It's just spray paint, it comes off. Alright. There's another one from Richard Landeros. As Facebook goes, they've been deleting anything that has to do with politics, firearms, hunting. Well, that doesn't surprise me. That does. By the way, I think I did mention it, guys. Facebook did delete my account there, so I just let that rest where it is. I just have not been wanting to put the effort into that again. So, Mr. Holster, he says, Peerless makes some good cuffs. They do. They are peerless. Russ Elder, it says, those cuffs look really cool. Glad you got a do-over with the job. Sometimes when you're young, you make mistakes. Yes, we've all made mistakes, and hopefully that now the second time around here, things go good, and they keep going forward with the company I work for. So, but I know you have a good head on your shoulders, and you'll be fine. Hang tough, my friend. Thank you, Russ, man. That is awesome. I can't believe, Russ, you can't get Ballistol anywhere near you. That's just crazy. But then again, I was in the same boat, too. All right. The Bohemian Hunting Club, he says, I guess he's commenting that they got hit with the demonetization war thing that's been going on YouTube. I've been hit pretty hard with it. I don't really care. I'm still going, irregardless that they don't run ads on my videos. I'm still making them. I'm still going for it because the currently 9,000 of you that have subscribed to the channel, I'm going to continue doing it. There's an audience here, so irregardless of that. So, Bernard Flood, greetings from Ireland. You should have opened with same bat place, same bat channel. Best of luck with the old job. We all make decisions that we regret, but it's nice to get a second chance. Yes, it is, and because we don't get many second chances. Matthew Rich Creek, it's your 100th episode. Wow. He says, I love your channel there, BATJAC. A Saturday just wouldn't be complete without it. So thank you, Matthew, and hopefully you're listening, and here it is, and good morning. So I'm glad you're, Eli Fauster, tease, I guess he's talking about the quick glimpse of that 1911. Well, now you got the full video in all its glory up close in the screen so you can drool on it and cover your keyboard with plastic. All right, EB Saints, another one here. We got 100 episode. You got your old job back. How great is that? It is awesome. I mean, it's such a luck thing, man. I tell you got really lucky with that. Congratulations. There's just something to admire in a person with an old can-do and never give up attitude. Thank you very much. You know, I was raised old school and have old school values. I guess that's what they call it now. Instead of, it's kind of sad when they go, oh, you're old school, aren't you? Wow, okay, so things have gotten to that point. All right. I said, a classic pair of handcuffs. Smith & Wesson circa 1970s. That's cool. I used to have an old pair of Smith Model 90s that were pretty haggard. So, all right. And we got one from Big Al. He says, I understand your reasoning behind the filter and agree. Thank you. Good job. Thank you there, Big Al. Appreciate it. Jeffrey Richardson. Congrats, Bard. Thank you very much. And got one from my man Joe P. Good morning, JW. Good morning to you, Joe. I hope you're having your coffee and having fun. I need to get a reloading room like you have there, Joe. Are you sitting in your reloading room? Man, it's been hot already here in Arizona. What in the world is going on? We got ripped off with winter. It is like 80 degrees and just ugh. What happened to the winter? What happened to the cold weather? It is such a rip-off. And then I look at Mr. Holster, and he's got snow, lucky dog, and we got heat. The beautiful desert. I'm going to move to Maine. Douglas Walther. You can tell you're a quality person, so I believe the company is fortunate to have you back as well. Win-win situation. Good luck, JW. Thank you, Douglas Walther. Man, that is awesome. You guys are so supportive. I really, like I said, I think I have the best subscribers. It's just amazing. I love you guys. All right, we got one from here. Bob Hartman. Good morning, BATJAC. Took the M9 out today to clean out corn or cobwebs. Sorry, I get corn cob on the brain because at work we tumble so much brass, corn cobwebs out of the range. I'm gonna have to take mine out now. See, and Bob, don't worry. I know you personal message me and stuff like that. I'm gonna work on it. And I'll get you some stuff out to the mail. So hang in there, Bob. I just got to get some things in line. All right. iPod Walker. Head up, shoulders back, and keep putting one foot in front of the other. Enjoy your channel. Thank you, iPod Walker. Appreciate that. And here's one from the Crazy Scotsman. Congrats on hitting 100 shows and on to getting a job back. 2018 is off to a good start here, and cheers for you, my friend. Yes, thank you very much. It is moving. 2018 is here. It's crazy that we're doing. We're already moving on to this year. So, anyhow, I brought a nice cold lemonade this time. Well, it's actually warming up because of the awesome heat and desert heat of Arizona. I can't believe this, man. It's 80 degrees out. It's 80 degrees out. This is not happening. I'm not liking this. Where's the cold weather? We got really ripped off with the winter here. Totally ripped off. So, okay. I picked up another cool little knife, and I know you can't see it, but if you go to my JW vlog channel, you saw it under the video titled Godfather Classic. So, what do you think it is? Oh, I know some people already know what it is. So, I got it. It's another one I ordered, and I love these. They're China knockoffs, but they're excellent. The price point is great, and it allows somebody that's like a collector or somebody that's loves to have and buy these things, but don't want to pay the $70 to $100 pop every time they want to buy one or collection wise. These little China knockoffs are pretty handy. This one I got has got pearl grip handles on it, scales. I guess that's what I don't know, Santicomb scales. Maybe that's what it is. So, yeah, cool. You can hear it has a nice snap to it. Like it, perfect little size. I could have sworn when I bought it. I could have sworn this was one that they used in the movie Casino when he goes to. When they got the guys, Joe Pesci's torturing this guy. He's got his head in a vice or something, I know. And he says, kill me, kill me, kill me. And so he says, kill you, Frankie, do him a favor. And he comes up and he busts out a switchblade and does him in. I thought I could have sworn it was like a pearl-handled switchblade. I even watched a clip again on YouTube wonderful YouTube providing that again, that service. But I didn't. It looked just like a regular one, so I don't know. I for some reason I thought it was. So I may do some modifications to it, and I'll have to feature those modifications on video, of course, and do that. There's been some upcoming things that I've been in the works on. There was a video that I was supposed to do fairly recent, or I was supposed to have done it already by now, but the mail lost the package, so I had to reorder, or let's say Brownells had to resend it out to me. So they're resending it out to me. It's I'm gonna do a full-on look, not really like a in-depth testing or anything like that, but I'm gonna do a look at Wilson Combat's 1911 gun oil. I've been wanting to check that stuff out and look at it. You always see, that's the thing, is you always see these products that come out like that. Now, mind you, this stuff is not cheap. You know, you're paying quite a bit of money for, 2 ounces, 4 ounces of this stuff. So you always, like me, I question that. I question, like, you just hope that somebody's not just sitting there going to Walmart and buying a bunch of general purpose grease, putting it in their bottle, slapping their label on it, and it's like, here's my stuff, buy it from me. It's $10 for this little amount that I only paid like $2 for. For a whole bunch of it that I made 10 bottles out of it. So I profited $98. I'm just kidding. Sometimes you wonder about that kind of thing, though. But I tell you, the most awesome gun oil I've ever found and ever used, and I've used quite a bit of funky things and new things and the newest, greatest, latest kind of stuff. But I really am the big fan of Ballistol. I think the Ballistol is just amazing stuff. I have no fear of putting it on things. Even when I'm reloading, I oil the machine with them. I use this stuff as case lube, when I'm loading my ammunition for the range and all that. So, yeah. Anyhow, I shot the Union Switch and Signal 1911 quite a bit. I like it. It's pretty awesome, and it works really good, and it shoots amazing. Now, what I did do for it was I replaced the recoil spring. I did keep the original. Of course, you want to keep that. You always want to do that. You keep the original parts. Some people, they get rid of them and toss them or whatever. But no, I kept it. I replaced it with a much heavier spring. It's like an 18-pound spring. I bought it from MidwayUSA.com. It's a Brownells spring, or not Brownells. Wilson Combat. So I got it from Midway. I installed that. I have a video on doing that. I'll have it coming up to the channel soon. So I did film it and talk about it a little bit. But so I did do that. And I've been looking at some more grips, some different grips for my 629 44 little snubby gun. It's a round butt end frame. I've been looking for something that's a little bit more of the vintage grips that they used to have. They were like smooth and had little finger grooves in the front. The grips they have on it are nice, but they're not really my style. I've kind of been looking for something more vintage. And when I do find them in gun shows and stuff, man, people always, it's like, seriously, they want like $300 for a set of those old grips. So I've been looking at Aaron Stocks, Aaron grips or whatever. I think that's the way you call it, or how you pronounce it. And I've been looking at his. So I may buy a pair. I don't know. I got to get on my feet. I just got back to work. I got to get some paychecks under my belt and get a little savings in the bank going so I can, do that kind of thing and just get set up with all that. So that's really what I'm working on that point. So there's been some stuff, looking at to do with the channel. Some people, definitely thought the channel was going to be gone or something, but no, still going. So knock on wood. I know that recently some other channels, not gun related channels, not the ones that at least the one I'm aware of, but some other YouTubers I do watch that are not again not gun channels. They've been deleted. YouTube went after them, so it's just this is a fragile thing we got going on here, and I do realize that. So. Anyway, still trucking along, still going for it, and this is episode 101 of Saturday, JW's Radio. Thanks for listening, and, just kind of going through some stuff and talking about it. I will be back around, and don't worry. And if you also want to see more of BATJAC J W, don't forget to check out the vlog channel. It's on YouTube. Just search BATJAC J W Radio Show, and you should see the channel pop up as well as this one, the main channel with the little red background with the beautiful John Wayne gun and the yellow grips. The other one, I believe the user icon there is his Red River D belt buckle copy that I have. So, and also search for me on Patreon. If you want to jump over to Patreon and check out the videos there, they should be available to you to watch as the public. But if you do feel like you want to help out the channel or help me out, donations are always welcome there, and so I appreciate it. I'm not trying to beg for anybody, so it's up to you to do that. But the videos should be available there for you to watch, and they are different and different content. I have removed some videos from this channel and put them over there just because of just the negative. I guess I just didn't want to give YouTube too many reasons to attack the BATJAC J W channel, so that's the reasoning behind that. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.